All right. All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of the Joe Nick podcast. Nick is not able to make it tonight, but we have one of my favorite guests, Philly legend, I would love to say. He is middleweight Tyrone Brunson, 28, 8 and 2, 25 knockouts. Also, holds a record of 19 straight first round knockouts. That's right. 19 straight first round knockouts. Ty, thank you so much for joining the podcast.
How you doing?
Good, good. This whole pandemic is killing me. I cannot wait for it to be over.
I know, man. Uh, and I'm junior middleweight, not at middleweight.
Junior middleweight, I know, man. Sorry about that.
Uh,
All right. So my first question I have for you, of course, so how have you been doing with the pandemic? I know, like everyone thought that it was just gonna go away, like literally a month into it, once they did, the to make sure you're at home orders and stuff, the social distancing and all, and we were hoping to get some of the club shows going and all. But like, how have you been doing, like, with the pandemic and all?
uh, I've been doing good with it. I've been staying safe. My fiance been staying safe. My son been staying safe. My kids been staying safe. We've been just going with the flow. But I also been feeding a lot of hungry people or less fortunate people throughout the whole pandemic.
Yeah, that is really great to hear. I mean, especially with times like this, there's a ton of people that lost jobs, especially people in the food industry, also working in the retail game and all. Like, it's just been an awful time for people that have been laid off. So that's just great that you're one of the great ones to, also give back when you're not fighting at the moment either.
Correct.
It's great. Then I also like to ask too. So with like family time and all, like, were you guys able to do like any type of vacations, or were you able to do like a couple like trips or even a weekend trip down the Jersey Shore at all?
I'm gonna say we had did all that in the summertime. We went jet skiing and we did everything. A lot of vacations over the summer with the kids and the family. But now, no, we just been in the house just grinding.
Yeah, same. I mean, I actually went down the shore more than ever, because like I'm always at sporting events, whether it's the Phillies boxing events or even like Sixers playoff games and all. So it's just been a whole different transition, and I've been just really admiring the family time more too, because I usually just load my weekends up with just just sporting
Yeah,
events. It's just been
it make
great.
you appreciate family time more.
Yes. Oh yeah, 100%. So I know you touched a little bit on this before. So your last fight, it seems like a long time ago, probably, but it was October 2019. Has this been like really stressful? Where like we had the privilege to watch like top rank PBC and even guys on Eddie Hearn's cards fight in like bubbles. So like has been like really stressful and like makes you think like, oh man, I really wish I was fighting, or at least getting a fight or two.
Yes, it been very stressful. I mean, just to sit back, like you said, my last fight was over a year ago, and me, like I'm 35 right now, and like the clock is ticking for me, so I need to stay busy and keep it going. But I mean, it's all good. I'm still gonna be world champion, hopefully next year. Uh, yeah, hopefully next year. But yeah, it been very stressful. I mean, just watching boxing here and there, but me not actually getting in the square circle is frustrating.
Yeah, and then like even also like I had the pleasure to go to first uh that first public boxing event in Philly. It was Rodney Rice's card on
Yeah,
RDR
yeah,
Promotions, and like it was crazy, man. Like I don't know if you had any of your friends go, but like it was like literally set up like a dinner and a show where like they had tables. So like it wasn't even like all the
I
seats and all. So it was like four to
yeah,
each table and all. It was crazy.
I had seen the pictures. A couple of my friends fought on that card, and and the and I seen the kid Wu singing the national anthem or singing Chris Brown or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all, but I'll tell you what, if he ever wants to leave the boxing game and do some type of music or like the bar karaoke,
Oh yeah,
he is
he's
good, man.
he's definitely very talented in singing.
Man, like I was really impressed because he was like singing after every single fight and all too. Like he was really good.
Yeah, he like I said, man, he definitely talented kid, boxing and singing.
Yes. And then also I see you have some swag going. We'll definitely have to coordinate because I kind of wanted to go and meet up with you this weekend, but with the snow and stuff, and I have a couple family parties this weekend. We'll have to coordinate, but you have some swag out now.
Oh
The World Champion Tour, and you also have a couple other hashtags. So
yeah,
how active are you trying to be for 2021?
oh man, I'm trying to be very active. I mean, yeah, I got the clothes out. I got the Team Brunson gear, the hoodies, the shirts. And I'm about to do sweatsuits next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and but yeah, I mean, 2021 looking good for me. I just signed a managerial deal with Badu Jack manager Mike. Yeah, and I'm waiting on him to, I mean, put the plays together, and we're gonna move forward. I think my contract with King's Promotion is up or almost up, but I think it's up. I mean, but I mean, so I'm just trying to see how that's gonna play out and what we're gonna do next. But I'm definitely signed with Mike, Badu's Jack manager, and he got big plans for me next year.
Awesome. Yeah, and also congratulations on that, man, because uh hopefully this is a long-lasting relationship with him too, because like you always have to find someone that's going to get you the next big thing out there too.
Oh yeah, I had told him, like, I mean, like, I'm gonna rock this out with you to the end, like, I mean, and I know he can get me the big fights that I need and I want. And like I said, if the contract is up with a Marshall, uh he can get me with a bigger promotional company too. So that's my goal, to get with a Bob Arum, Golden Boy, uh Eddie Hearns, one of them big dogs. I mean, so I can just uh so I can put it together and just become world champion, defend a couple times, however, and ride off in the sunset.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, I'm really hoping to see you on a Philly card when it's all open again. I mean, I think like the only local card, I don't know if you heard or not, but I think RDR is trying to do something in Chester, but I don't know where the site's gonna be. But like it's like the young guns that are on the card, like
Yeah,
Napier Charles,
that's my
the
guy right there.
yeah, oh my God, he is unbelievable, and I absolutely love his dad, Chris. They are both great people,
Dad,
and
his dad, my man too. Yep.
yeah, he has great hands. Like I was talking to him after his fight. He had a first round knockout, and I had him on my podcast twice, and I was just talking to him. He was like saying that his dad's trying to work with him on like trying to step and punch more with his power, but his power is unbelievable. Where he could literally take a step back and just throw a hard right at you.
Yeah,
Like he is so
yeah.
strong.
I think, if I'm mistaken, I think he helped me get ready for either Jamal Davis or Devon Lee.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yep, yep.
Yeah, he has a lot of potential, and I'm very excited to see him on the card. I think there's two other guys on there. I think Sonny the Bronco Canto, who's like basically the king of South Philly. I mean,
My
that isn't
man.
no knock on Hank on a Hank Lundy, but like Sonny's killing
Yeah,
it with like the amount of fans he brings out for
that's
fights,
my guy.
whether it's in Philly or in AC.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, far as me fighting again in Philly,
Yeah.
um, if the money is not right, you probably won't see me in Philly again.
Okay.
Yeah, because I done fought here. I think the last 2 or 3 years, back to back main event every show. Like I mean, so ain't no money here for me unless they can pay
Yeah.
me, unless they can bring TV in.
Right. Yeah. Like top rank usually does some really good business with Russell Pelt and all. So that also leads up to my next question. I mean, I would love to see this fight, but like of course, if the money talks, and you would have to move up in weight too. But before we get into that question, I just wanted to get your thoughts. So like of course, I usually text you whenever the kid fights, but what are your thoughts on Edgar Berlanga Jr.? I mean, like I know you first heard of him this year, and then like
Right.
of course, like every time it fights, like it's really cool to see your name up there for like the most consecutive first round knockouts. But now he's up to 16. What are your thoughts on him and his fight style and all? So like, what's like your big boxing report on him through like the pros and cons that you've seen of him?
Uh, to be honest, none of us really seen enough of him.
Hmm.
But from what I'm seeing, he's definitely strong, powerful kid. but
Yeah.
uh, but I haven't seen enough of him. I think they're picking the right opponents for him. Like the guys that he fighting now, he's supposed to be hurting them, knocking them out. Because these guys, but if he fight a live body, I don't think he will get another first round knockout. And I think I was seeing around somebody said him and Gabe
Hmm.
or something like that. And and that will be a great test for him
Oh
because
yeah.
he not knocking Gabe out in the first round. And if the money right and he can beat me at least 62, I show him that he can. That I expose him and show him that he can. He not who everybody think he is.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think it was Greg Hackett that brought it up after the fight. He shared a post where someone had their headshots like face to face, where it was Edgar and Gabe.
I think
And then he was asking like, who do you think would win? And I was like, man, this is crazy.
it's right, yeah. But I mean, like I said, man. I mean, I'm only a phone call away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, if he can make 62, I mean, we got to fight. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. And like plus like why wouldn't you want to fight someone like honestly, I mean like if I was him and like of course like in his head now, I mean like I'm not taking anything away from his power. It's like really impressive
right,
how
right.
how hard he hits and all, but like why wouldn't you want to fight someone that's active on that list that they keep showing on ESPN? Like why wouldn't you at 17-0 with 17 straight knockouts or 18 straight knockouts just call you and see like, hey man, like I would really love to fight you and see what happens with that, you
Yeah, I
know?
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still active. I'm live. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm only a phone call away. Bob Arum know me. I mean, so I mean, the fight can get made easy. Like I said, we can meet at a catch weight. And I promise on everything I love, I will expose that kid.
Right.
But see, in this game, they want a marketing pretty boy. I mean,
Yeah.
knockout stuff. So them guys will avoid a fighter like me, cause somebody that can up, I'm somebody that can upset him
Oh
and
yeah.
mess all their plans up.
Yeah, because like on his last couple fights, I mean like I f- I don't know like numbers wise with like the news with this like pandemic and all, like I mean like of course I try to stay safe, but like I'm just so tired of it, but like I don't know what's worse, us or New York City, but he has really big plans where like um and too. So like um Madison Square Garden usually has like their Puerto Rican weekend like
Yeah,
around June, and like Coda was always headlining that. So I think
remember.
what Bob's trying to do is I think he's trying to get him to headline something for Puerto Rican weekend. But again, you don't know what type of opponent he's going to find because like he's fighting guys with better records, but these are like guys that are just terrible because like they even overhyped the guy he was in the ring.
15-1.
Uh,
Some. Yeah.
right, and he was in Canelo's camp, and he was also in Caleb Plant's camp. But guess what? He went up on the canvas, so it's just
I
crazy.
mean, I mean, come on, man. You know how the game go. I can
Yeah.
go fight 20 stiffs over there and come back over here 20-0, and then wow, I got a good record. Now we gonna fight.
Hmm.
But you know what I'm saying I haven't developed or I haven't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying you know how that go.
Yeah.
But what do you fight? 68, right?
Yeah, so he was originally fighting at 160, and then he moved up after his last fight. I don't think it was the one in Philly. Maybe it was the one in Philly because he was supposed to fight. Oh God, I feel like I'm getting his things mixed up. Okay, so he fought I think in December. Because he was on the Bud Crawford card back in December, and then Teofimo Lopez was on that card too because that was how the whole talk with him and Lomachenko fighting. Yeah, so he was on that card, and then after that fight, I think he moved up to fighting at 166, 168. Yeah.
Shoot. He would top rank.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if
And
if
then Bob's even said in public too that he is the next big thing. I don't know at what point they sign him at Top Rank, but he's a kid from the Bronx. He's like pretty cool though. I mean, like I've met him a couple times. Like he's not like cocky. I mean, like I say that now, but he screamed that he's a motherfucking monster after he knocked the guy out on the Loma card. But I mean, like, he's like very humble, but like I know that he's like ready for whatever competition. But like I feel like you and Gabe would be perfect
no,
for him. And like
I'm about to
Gabe,
right now.
Gabe's like the newest gatekeeper there because like all the guys up and coming should want to fight Gabe. You know?
I'm I'm gonna tell you right now. If he got a great relation, if him and Bob, if Bob is his promoter,
Yes.
Bob also promote Jesse Hart.
Yes.
I mean, if Bob want to really test him, Jesse right there too, and Jesse
Yeah.
right at or 75, one of them weights. That's you know what I'm saying that's definitely a great test for him. But
Yeah,
Jesse,
I would. Yeah, I would. I'd love to see Jesse. I mean, I got nothing but respect to him, and like I know he got banged up against Joe Smith,
yeah,
fighting on a bad right hand, but I
yeah,
think he should move down. I feel like that would be best for him.
to 60.
Yes,
I think he moved up to 75, didn't he?
I know he was fighting in the he's a light heavyweight now. So he
All right.
fought Joe Smith last January, but Joe Smith looks phenomenal. He's like honest like of course like Rocky Balboa's our guy, but he's
Over
like
there, yeah,
the
right,
yeah
right, right.
yeah
Yeah,
because like he owns his own like landscaping company, and he's like out there doing outdoor work, so like he's also getting work with upper body strength and all, but he looks fantastic.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he about to fight. I think I seen him about to fight.
Yeah, he's fighting in February for a vacant belt. Or maybe the guy does have it, but I forget his name. But he like freaking destroyed Alvarez over the summer
Yeah,
without a
yeah,
problem.
yeah. I seen that.
Yeah, he's a really really good. I like him. I think what's next for Jesse is Michael Seals. I don't know if you're
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come
familiar
on.
with
Man.
him.
I know Michael.
Yes. Yes. So after like that would be a great fight for the both of them because Jesse came off a very tough loss against Joe Smith, and then Michael Seals got knocked out cold against Alvarez. So like this would be a nice bounce back, but a tough fight for the both of them. So hopefully that happens later on, early next year. Would that be very nice?
Yes, sir.
For sure. All right. So my next question I have. Okay. Yep. So before I get into the fun ones, let's talk about your food drive you're having. I'm very upset I can't make it. I was originally going to, and I was actually going to like take photos and then post them and share them and stuff. But I
That would,
can't make it because work's been hectic. I mean, maybe it might change. I'll text you if I can make it. But let's
yeah.
so it looks like you're having a wonderful event on December 22nd. If you can let everybody know the time and how you thought of this idea and what are you looking to do at this event?
Uh, the event is Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020. From 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm always trying to give back to people. You know what I mean,
Hmm.
I mean, at first I was gonna have it at the Love Park where all the real homeless people and
Oh
everybody
yeah.
live. Then I thought about like, shoot, nobody never done this for my hood, and plus I know people. I know 100 people in my neighborhood that need help and stuff like that. So it
Hmm.
was only right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was only right.
Oh yeah. And then I saw that you're also gonna have like I mean like people could also donate, and then also you have that you're gonna have like food and trays and stuff that people could eat while they're there too.
Yeah,
That is awesome. Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty much. We had got the food catered, and they're gonna bring out the little styrofoam trays, and we have water, sodas, and you can just and you can just grab a tray and just keep it moving. And
Awesome.
it's
And
gonna be
then oh yeah, sorry.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was saying too. So like if so like when people see this, because I'm gonna share it on my personal Instagram, I'm gonna share it on the podcast Instagram. And then of course this will be on YouTube later. But if people want to donate, how can they go about hitting you up to donate, or even if they can't personally give you anything, is there Cash App or Venmo that you would like to say that they could send any type of donation for you?
Oh, sure. I mean, if anybody want to donate, they can donate waters, sodas, and if they can't do that, they can definitely cash at me at my name, Ty Brunson Fight on Cash App. Ty Brunson Fight.
Ty Brunson fight on Cash App, everybody.
Yeah. Everything is pretty much paid for, and we just looking for like waters, sodas, cases of waters. That's all
Okay.
for real.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to attend. Like I could probably hopefully go between the 12 and 1 o'clock window. That would be awesome. Oh, what is the address or the cross streets that they could find the food drive at?
Is on 22nd in Jefferson. Right
22nd and
across the street
Jefferson.
is Master. Is Master in what's that? What's that across the street? In Thompson, I think Thompson and Master.
Okay, so the cross streets are Master and Thompson, and it's on 22nd and Jefferson. Okay, got it. All right, perfect. Yeah, I will share that, and I saw you had flyers and stuff too, so I'll definitely be posting one every morning up until the event for you.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of of course, I love helping out the fighters, and like whenever you guys are doing events like this. I mean, like even my guy Jerome Conquest. Whenever he does anything, I always share it too.
Yeah, yeah. But my goal for this food drive, we plan to feed like 250 people.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that is awesome too, and that's like probably the best feeling in the world. Like literally 3 days before Christmas, that you're just giving back to the community,
Yep.
and even what you said, like nobody really gives back around there. So it is awesome that you're doing this, especially at a very awful time and a need for a lot of people that are like waiting for like aid and stuff too.
And it's crazy because a lot of a lot of boxers, a lot of basketball players, a lot of rappers came from my neighborhood,
Oh
but
yeah.
but nobody never gave back.
Yeah. Yeah, like honestly, like Meek, like we haven't seen him in a minute. So this
He
is
from my neighborhood,
yeah.
but he about to do the toy drive, so
Oh,
I
is
can't.
he? All right, I'm gonna have to take that back then. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Meek.
yeah. He he do the toy drive every year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I have two fun questions for you, and then I'm gonna let you go. So oh wait, three. Sorry. So the first one is when like basketball was on a pause over the summer, so there were like a lot of the Philly ballers like that were like um who was it? It was Dion Waiters. Malik Waynes was getting on it. So like they were all trying to like, say like who are like the top street ballers or like best players out of Philly of all time. So it had me thinking about boxing, but like in a boxing way.
Right,
So
right.
he doesn't have to be in your weight class, but what is your dream fight? So even if you're cool with them, but like who is the one dream fight that Tyrone Brunson would love to fight out of Philly? He could even be retired too.
If I had to pick a dream fight for me in Philly, you probably already know that. I mean, Cornflake name keep on coming up when he talking Philly boxing. Me and him. But that's not a dream fight for me. That's not even a fight that's on my radar anymore. A dream fight for me, probably hmm, me and it's so many greats.
Yeah.
Uh, Dream fight, probably me and Meldrick.
Okay. I like it.
I know he got them fast hands. Or me and Benny Briscoe,
Benny,
middleweight.
yes.
Yeah, I mean me and Benny. I mean we had some great middleweights. I mean it's too many to name. Like I got 1,000 dream fights.
I know. I know. Well, also it's never too late to fight Gabe, but Gabe is just a warrior though. He just keeps coming after you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I love Gabe. That's my guy. I mean, I text him here and there. I mean, we talk and we sparred a couple times, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
but one thing I don't think that me and him will ever fight because of our respect for each other, and plus Billy always told me like, man, y'all guys ain't never fighting. Y'all guys
Right,
ain't.
yeah. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to ask you too before I get into two other ones. What are your thoughts on that fight against Danny Jacobs? That was a crazy like I mean like you had the ring announcer messing up who won, but
Yeah,
like what did you think overall? Because like I mean like it was close, but I had Gabe winning by like 2 rounds.
I had him winning probably 2 rounds, 1 round,
Yeah.
two. Yeah, I mean that was crazy right there, man. I would have been pissed. They called my name and then Brooklyn. Oh, I'd have been pissed. But but again, boxing is business. You gotta respect the business side. They can make more money with Danny than they can with Gabe.
Yeah.
I mean, so I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I know Gabe made a lot of money, so he can do Christmas with his kids. He can,
Right.
do what he gotta do. But but it sucks that he got robbed of a victory. But it's boxing. I mean, it's one of the dirtiest sports. Period.
It
I mean,
is.
it's business. It's all business now, and that's what it is with me moving forward in my career now. It's all business.
Yep. All right. And then so it doesn't have to be in any order. But all time, who is Tyrone Brunson's top 5 fighters out of Philly of all time? And again, it doesn't have to be in any type of order.
Uh, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the best fighters that I like right now.
Okay.
My all-time Philadelphia fighter, number uno, is gonna be Meldrick. That's my man. I love him to death. But the people that I'm watching right now that I see will be world champion
Uh-huh.
or close to world champion. How many? You said 5?
Yes.
All right, in no order though. I mean, is no order. I'm
Right.
gonna start with Boots. I'm gonna start with Boots. I'm gonna say Boots. I'm gonna say Cool Boy Steph. I
Okay.
like I still like Tevin Former.
Yes.
Uh hmm, I'm gonna say Sonny too. Sonny,
Sonny Kanto? Okay.
Sonny. And it's so many guys that I like.
I know.
And it's so many guys that I don't even know.
Yeah, like Paul, like I feel like
Paul,
the Philly people know Paul Kroll, but like when like I try to explain people to Paul Kroll, they're like, yeah, but he only has like 8 fights. But I'm like, yeah, but you've never seen Paul bang before. Like he's really good.
Yeah. Paul definitely on that list. That's my top 5. Boots, Cool Boy, Tev, Sonny, and Paul.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
and and I know is 100 of them is 100 more that I don't know, and I
Right.
can't think off a top, but that's my 5 right there.
Okay. And then how do you feel? So like, of course, I'm gonna be hyping this fight up, but I I really love for it to happen. I feel like it'd be good. What do you think about a potential Sonny Kanto versus Joey DeWaco fight in the heavyweight?
That's a great matchup, but like I said, all this is business right now.
Yeah.
Sonny hot right now. DeWaco can fight. Don't get me wrong. He can fight his
Right.
ass. You know what I'm saying? But Sonny will beat him.
Yeah. I mean, like, I I love Sonny's power and aggressiveness, and then Joey has a counter. So like, I'm not sure. I think it would go to distance because, like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Joey's ever not gotten up at a 10 count. I mean, I could be wrong, but like his last few fights, I haven't. I mean, if he's lost, it's been by a uh, a unanimous. But
But yeah,
I
he's
feel
not.
like that would be a really good fight at like the 2300 arena if it ever happens. You know?
Yes. Joey's not a walk in the park, but I would think Sonny would need some more fights to even compete with Joey far as the experience go. Because
Yes.
Joey is a veteran. I mean, and we gotta see some more of Sonny, and we gotta see some more of him fighting live fighters.
Hmm. Well,
But I would,
hopefully we see him on the 16th in Chester if as long as the PA laws or whatever it is gets loosened up a little bit, we'll see Sonny back in the ring on the 16th.
yes, sir.
All right, so my last question I have, so we've been doing a poll with the cage fighters and the Philly boxers, whether they visited Philly or I mean, majority of the fighters are from Jersey or Philly that we interview on the podcast. But what is your favorite cheesesteak spot in Philly? Whether you're in training or you're cheating on your diet or if you're just out lounging, what's your favorite spot?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Poppy store.
The Poppy Store. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Is a bunch of is a couple of them. I mean, I think you can go into probably 85% of Philadelphia Poppy stores and get a great cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But if you take Poppy store out the equation, I'll go to Max's and I'll go right to Max's.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I actually changed mine. I gave Steve's Princess Steaks another shot. The one up in Northeast Philly, and it is so good. So I gave my number one used to be Tony Luke's, but now I kicked it to the curb. So now it is the Prince of Steaks here in Northeast Philly.
Man. Yeah, man. I mean, all them Tony Luke's and all the other ones, them guys. I mean, I think that's just for the tourists and people that
Right.
come. But if you want a real good steak, I'm telling you, try a Poppy Store cheesesteak.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Ty, thank you so much again. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and all. I hope I can make it out to the food drive. I'll be sharing flyers and stuff. Oh, and before we go, if anyone wants to buy any of the shirts and hoodies that you've made, how can they contact you?
Y'all can hit me up on Instagram at Ty_TNT_215 or on Facebook at Ty Brunson.
All right, perfect. Ty, thank you so much again. It was a pleasure to talk to
Appreciate you.
you. If I don't see you guys, happy holidays and happy new year to you and the family and the kids.
Thank you. Same to you, man.
All
Appreciate you.
right. Thank you, Ty.
All
Appreciate
right.
you.
All right.
All right. Take care.